What's good, y'all? It's your boy Muhammad Sanu. We here live at a Trail Report. You know what I'm saying? My boy C Hill. Y'all better stay tuned. You heard? Being talk.
What John Harbaugh wants from Giants players during off-season program. Try to be excited about every single day. Try to approach the day, as my dad would say, with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. We talked to those guys about that, and we got a good time. We had fun. We had great meetings. It was just a joy to be around the guys. It was just amazing. Harbaugh also would say being associated with the Giants is an honor. That is what it is. It's just a bunch of people coming together, building something together. This is a team, and it plays like a team, better than any other team. If you do that, then you have the chance to be the best team, because the best team is the team that plays the best. I might have said that in the meeting. It was fun to be around the guys. It was fun to stand in front of the New York Giants today. It was an honor, and I told them that. It was an honor to stand in front of the New York Giants today and talk to the New York Giants and have them communicate back. So, John Harbaugh on his new team is bringing, I would say, the original, or yeah, I'll say the original Giants, historic legacy back, I would say, in a way. Trying to at least implement the aura that the Giants once had. Excuse me. I think that's a great move for him to do, for him to try to go that route as far as letting the players know that this is a legendary franchise that you guys are playing for. This is the team that graced the presence of Lawrence Taylor, in my opinion, hands down the greatest defensive player of all time. Some would argue the greatest player of all time. But this is a legendary franchise. This is a franchise that is legendary, has won Super Bowls, has had great quarterbacks, all of that. So understand what you're playing with, pause. Understand that you're playing in an organization that is legendary, that has a legacy, that has a reputation, and a good reputation as far as the history goes. I think that is a great move for him to go, great move for him to do as far as just trying to bring that energy back, because you want to make sure that with you being on a new team, we all know that the Giants haven't had much success. Okay, the Giants haven't had much success as far as just being successful in the last 10 years. I mean, it's been a rocky road. They have had 2 playoff appearances in the last 2 years. John Harbaugh is coming from a team that's had 6 in the last 10. So he's already a little spoiled as far as that. So I like the fact that he's trying to go as far as bringing back the aura and bringing back the energy of, that this is the New York Giants. We do have a legacy. We do have history. We do have Super Bowls. So this is a franchise that has done great things. It's not a franchise that we have to build something from scratch. This franchise has done great things. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Giants fans that remember the good old days, or even even the Tom Brady days. I call them the Tom Brady days because they beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowls. Even the Tom Brady days. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans remember that, and a lot of fans want to get back to that. So I love the fact that he's going that route, and I also love the fact of how he approached the team as far as saying everyone is tradable. I love that because everyone pretty much knows, or at least it's a general consensus, I feel like, when you go to a new team and it's like, okay, the team hasn't had much success, the team is kind of struggled, you tend to get players, and the fans tend to notice, you tend to get players that, I don't want to say know that their spot is secured, but pretty much that's what it is. They know their spot is secured. Like they're not nervous come trade time. They know they can miss games. They can not give full effort. They can do whatever pretty much they want and not risk being traded because they're the best player on the team or one of the best players on the team. You guys get it. I love the fact that he said everyone on this team is tradable. That automatically sent the message, because if you're approaching the team with that attitude, then as a player, obviously I'm no player in the NFL, obviously, but if I was and I was on the Giants, I would approach that as, okay, well, I got to make sure I'm on my stuff, because if I want to keep playing here, let me make sure that, I'm actually handling my business, because I don't want to get traded. And the thing is, a lot of people may say, well, I mean, you're on the Giants, so I mean, if you get traded, what's the worry about? Yeah, I'm on the Giants, and not necessarily a good team at the moment, but you get traded, you don't know where you're gonna go. I always say with trades, it's risky, because you can get traded to, you can go from the Giants to the Chiefs, right? It looks like a great situation, right? You get from the Chiefs but the Chiefs necessarily don't know how to put you in the right schemes that the Giants knew how to. So now your play goes down, your production goes down, you're not comfortable, and you're unhappy. So now you're like, well, man, I probably should have really been on my stuff to make sure that I was not traded, but I didn't. I just kind of took it for granted, and now I'm here. And now I'm unhappy. Now I gotta wait to enter free agency again. Even though when I enter free agency, my value is tanked because my production is dipped. So a team is signing me based off potential over anything. So I feel like that his message that he's sending, as far as everyone being tradable, the fact that the Giants are an honorable organization to play for, I love every single message that he's trying to project. Treat every day like a great day. I love that message, because every day. Listen, forget for a second. I know it's in NFL, it's football, but forget football for a minute. God woke you up, got millions of dollars, family good, you good. You get to live your life's dream every single day. You get to come to work and do what you've always dreamed of doing. You get to come to work and play football for a living. You get to do what you've always dreamed of for a living. That's your job. That's what you do. And you get paid for it very handsomely as well. You get paid a lot of money to do what you love to do every single day. Just enjoy the opportunity, man. Like, enjoy the opportunity that God has blessed you with. Enjoy it. I'm telling you, because I read so many stories, and I'm pretty sure you guys have too. I read so many stories that I'm pretty sure you guys see it. People get out of the NFL, or they get in those situations to where they get in trouble or something, and they didn't, they're out of the NFL, and they're no longer playing in the NFL anymore, right? And it almost never fails. It's always a thing of, you read like something on Players Tribune or something like that, and they always say, I miss this about the NFL. I miss that about the NFL. I miss this. I miss getting up and training, or doing what I love to do every day, or getting up and knowing what I was going to do every day. Nothing is going to replace this. Nothing is going to replace playing in the NFL. Nothing. In my opinion, Chris Carter said it the best. When he was speaking about when he came back to the Miami Dolphins, after retiring with the Vikings, and he tried to come back to play for the Dolphins. He said he just had to really realize that nothing's gonna replace that. Nothing's gonna replace playing on the NFL stage. So enjoy it. I love the fact that John Harbaugh is spreading that message. I love that. I really do. And with him approaching this team this way, I feel so excited to see how not only the team looks, because I feel like the Giants are going to be really good this year, just far as the energy they're coming in into the season with. And the Dexter Lawrence contract is a talk of concern, but reportedly teams around the league believe an extension will get done, so that's not really a concern for, I guess, the Giants. In that matter, they believe a deal will get done, with trade requests and all that. They believe at the end of the day, a deal with the Giants will get done. The thing I'm excited about It's Jackson Dart. I am. I'm excited about Jackson Dart with the Giants because with the energy that John Harbaugh is entering this Giants atmosphere with, I am so happy to see how Jackson Dart fares in all of this. Because in my opinion, he's shown nothing but in my opinion, franchise quarterback potential. I really do believe that. I believe they found their guy 100%. And if he can, I mean, if everything goes right this year and he gets to the playoffs in just his second year, he'll become the fourth Giants quarterback in their history to do that. Just the fourth one in their history to ever get to the playoffs in their sophomore season. With the first three, I wrote it down for you guys. He'll be the fourth one. Scott Bruner did it. Danny Cannell did it, and Eli Manning did it. He can become the fourth Giants quarterback in history to go to the playoffs in just his second NFL season. So I feel like he definitely has the potential, and I feel like the energy is just. I feel like for a sophomore quarterback, the energy is right where it needs to be. The energy is right where it needs to be because a new coach and a new culture is there. And not only that, but the energy is not like, okay, we gotta build. I love the hype. I guess you say the hypeness, like the hype that John Harbaugh is generating for the team, because I don't necessarily believe they're building from scratch. I think they have a lot of potential with the players they have. I really do. I think Malik Neighbors has the potential to be. So, I mean, obviously he already, in my opinion, already kind of is. But if you don't believe he is, I believe he has the potential to become one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. You know, once he recovers from the injury and everything like that, I believe he's going to be extremely, he's going to be extremely utilized with the Giants offense. He's obviously going to be their number one receiver, but obviously not only that, with you being a number one receiver, your production is going to go up. I mean, because you're the number one receiver. So I think he'll be a guaranteed 1K guy. 1K yard guy every single season. Or at least most seasons. I do believe that. And so I love the defense. I love just the energy that the Giants have at the moment. Like, I love that John Harbaugh is I love that he's approaching this opportunity, not approaching it from let me fix. Okay, I gotta fix just something that I got that's broken, so I gotta fix it and build it back. I love that he's like, no, we have a history that's good. We've shown that we can win Super Bowls. We've shown that we can win big games. And we've had great players in this organization. And not only that, we have great players now. And understand that I'm approaching this day with I'm approaching this team with just having fun and just enjoying every single day. And John Harbaugh is typically a positive guy anyway, but I love that he's bringing that positivity to a team that absolutely needs it, because the Giants haven't been good for quite a while. So they need the positivity. They need the uplifting, the positivity, the uplifting, the confidence, the reassurance. They need that. The fan base is feeding off of that. I mean, you see it if you look at going on social media. Look at most Giants fans. They're feeding off of this energy that John Harbaugh is bringing and bringing to this team. And I love it for the Giants. I love it for Jackson Dart, and especially for Jackson Dart, because this is your franchise quarterback right here. So. And he's been a sophomore guy. He needs all the confidence. He needs all the franchise backing that he can get. Because the one thing that, in my opinion, can ruin a quarterback or really any player faster than anything is the organization giving up on him. That's the main thing. And that's anything. I mean, anybody gives up on you, that's like That's like man, I wasn't even good enough for y'all to believe in me. Like that hurt. It hurts. Right? It hurts for organization not to believe in you that much to the point where they were just like, nah, you're not good enough. That would hurt any player, anyone. Anybody watching this video, any of us, myself, that would affect us. It probably would affect us in different ways, but it would still sting to a certain point. Now, granted, we would still be getting millions of dollars. So, I mean, the sting wouldn't be necessarily as impactful, but understand the sting will still be there. It would have millions, to comfort it, but the sting will still be there. So I love the fact that they have confidence in the quarterback, in the team. I love what's going on. I feel like the organization is in a good place right now, with the hype being it kind of wait and see, but also kind of we know what the ceiling is. I love where the hype is. I love where the energy is. Jackson Dart. The Giants have Daniel Jones was cool, but now they have a legit dual threat quarterback. Jackson Dart ranked tied for second with Trevor Lawrence in rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks this year. And in design run yards for quarterbacks, he ranked first. So they have a dual threat quarterback, over 2,000 yards in the passing game, a quarterback who can do run and pass efficiently. And now I do think he does need to learn how to slide more. Okay, but Giants fans, don't be concerned. Every quarterback let me not say that. Let me say it like this. Most quarterbacks don't enter the NFL knowing how to slide. If you can, it was a video. It was a couple years back. You guys probably remember it. Joe Burrow was going through the same thing. Joe Burrow, I believe it was maybe his first game or first couple games, and he was mic'd up, and he was scrambling and doing different things and making plays. But when he would scramble, he was like getting hit, and the ref told him like, "Hey, you need to learn how to slide." And he was like, "I'm trying," but it's difficult. It's not as easy as it looks to go from full speed, just running full speed, like cops chasing you, dogs chasing you. Like, it's not easy to go from full speed to sliding on the ground. It's not that easy as it looks. I know baseball players make it look easy, and it's not that easy. Okay, I promise you can ask any quarterback. It's not that easy. For Michael Vick, you guys know I'm a Falcons fan. For Michael Vick, when he was, playing in Atlanta, and he was obviously he was turbo. He probably was a real life turbo button as far as being able to scramble and run. We know how dangerous Vick was. They used to bring in baseball players to try to teach him how to slide. And it's not any flack on Michael Vick. It's just he was so fast, you can't go from 99 miles an hour and just sliding on the ground. It's not that simple. So that's the only thing I feel like he needs to work on. But that'll happen over time. He'll get better at that and going out of bounds and sliding and different things like that. So that's not a concern. I just love where the Giants are as far as their energy, the players they have, once they get Dexter Lawrence back under contract, reportedly the league is not concerned. They are very certain, reportedly, that a deal will get done between Dexter Lawrence and the Giants. So that's not a concern, or at least it's not a concern as of yet, in my opinion. Now, if it happens down the line, that'll be something, but right now it's not a concern. I love where the players are. I love the energy that Harbaugh is bringing. I love that he's really beaten the history. I love that he's really beaten the history drum. I love that he's doing that, because it's so easy for us as fans, and I'm sure as players, to just get caught up in what you're dealing with every day. That's easy for us to do. We do that in life every day. It's easy for us to get caught up in what we're going through at the moment, right now what is happening at the moment. What have you done for me lately? It's easy to get caught up in that. That's what the NFL is, not for long. It's easy to get caught up in that. But for Harbaugh to come in and get these players to understand that, yes, we haven't been good, and that's undeniable. They haven't been successful. Nobody can deny that. However, this is what this organization once was, and this is what this organization has done. So we have the potential, the ceiling, to get back to that point because we've done it in the past. I love that Harbaugh is approaching it like that, and I think the players are receptive to it. I think the players, as he said in the meeting, he's saying this stuff and he's implementing this stuff and projecting this stuff in meetings with the team. So I feel like the players are receiving it. Now, obviously, I'm not in the team, but I feel like from the outside looking in, I feel like they will. I feel like they'll receive it. I feel like they'll embrace it. I feel like that it might impact their swagger a little bit as far as how they approaching the season. Approaching like, okay, it might get them a little confidence boost. So I love the fact that Harbaugh is approaching how he's approaching his team. I love the fact that he's implementing different systems, trying to get the confidence back to where it needs to be. And I feel like that if he continues to do this, if he continues to implement like his positivity and his confidence that he has with the team, I feel like the sky's the limit for the Giants. I'm just being honest.